Guys, congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, man.
As someone that deals with anxiety on a regular basis, this show is both very, very good and also very, very excellent. You've been in this for 3 seasons now. Are you guys still kind of pinching yourself that the show has resonated, that the show has been a success, and that people have been very, very, brought into this? They've kind of bought into this world. Maybe Ken, I'll shoot that to you first.
I'm surprised at how diverse the fan base is. Like I've been stopped by from everyone from, you know, teenagers to once it was an old lady. And sometimes when people, stop me on the street, I kind of do a quick guess and I'm usually right, I think, about where they know me from. And for this show, it's always been, well, not always, but it's been surprising me. Like I've been wrong, that it's been this show when I thought it was something else. So I'm really grateful, but it was totally unexpected that a show about finance would capture the interest of such a wide range of different demographics.
You know what? It's really interesting when I sort of have a moment to sit back and think about it because it's almost in a good way. The show was never a show that sort of hit the zeitgeist straight away. It was a real slow burner. It was a water cooler show. It was that sort of like, hey, have you heard of that industry? You should catch it. You should watch it. It wasn't like this big spectacle of a show that sort of burst onto the scene, which almost is a good thing because sometimes you watch these shows and so for example, I remember when Breaking Bad came out and everyone, once it hit Netflix and everyone was watching it and everyone was talking about it, and there was no way you could go where you didn't hear a spoiler or you didn't hear something about the story. And actually, what's really great about something like Industry, and it's so insular in terms of its um, ability to get out too much. There was enough there that people were interested, but not enough that you're kind of like, it's too in your face, which I think helped carry it a little bit further because there was that mystery that still existed with it. So we went from season one to season two, where most of the cast are relatively unknown. And then it grows a little bit more, and then you get to something like season three, where they throw a Kit Harington into it, and they throw a Sarah Goldberg into it, and it sort of takes this show to another level in terms of eyeballs. I think people are going to be incredibly surprised and impressed how well they've embedded into the show so seamlessly. I mean, they're both fantastic actors anyway. But it's great, as soon as that press release came out and everyone was like, do you know Kit? Are you guys friends now? Ironically, I didn't have any scenes with him, so it was that was the disappointment I had to tell them. But it's been wonderful, it's been a show that I've been so lucky to be a part of. Again, I don't think any of us saw where it was going to end up, and we're so lucky to be here where we are now, and hopefully it can just go from strength to strength.
Yeah, I just spoke to Myha'la, and she was saying one of the big challenges for you guys is that, or particularly for her, but she thinks for all of you is getting the jargon in your brain and having that kind of swirling around because I can imagine it's quite a challenge because it's just so much unique energy and all the kind of stuff that comes with it. For you guys as actors, how quick did you kind of get your head around all the stuff that you have to kind of purvey on screen? Maybe Ken, I'll chuck that to you first.
For me, it's not something you ever get good at. It's like, it's by scene. You get the
Yeah.
jargon down for one scene, the next scene, you're starting from scratch again. For me, um, maybe over time you start to learn what, macro means or what is meant, by certain terms. Like there's this kind of sales and then just versus this kind of sales. But that's just very, very, tip of iceberg level of understanding. Continually continues to be challenging.
it's kind of, you know what, we've had this question a couple of times, and there's something really great about the fact that there is this level of complicated jargon on this show, because what it does is it keeps you on your toes. It keeps you right on the edge of things in terms of like when you're saying your lines to your scene partner, and there's always that very split second of, am I pronouncing this correctly? Am I saying it in the way it needs to be delivered for it to mean what it means? And in a way that's indicative of the show, because it's the same thing. It's everything is on edge. Everything is right at a tipping point of going either completely left, or if you're very lucky, it will go, right in the way you want it to. But for me, I think it was just drilling it. I think it was just, I'm the type of guy that needs to drill my lines, especially when it comes to big, heavy scenes of dialogue, especially on the trading floor. The thing with Rishi is that, he's the head trader of this team.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like him more than anybody really needs to know exactly what they're talking about when he wants to execute these trades. And if I don't believe it, you guys aren't going to believe it. So you sort of have to find a way to just keep drilling it to a point where it feels like second nature. And yeah, hopefully that worked.
Yeah. Hey, Tom Cruise learns to fly planes. You guys get to learn this. Everyone gets to do something. Guys, thank you so much for the time. We really enjoyed the show. Look forward to hopefully a season 4. Fingers crossed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey, you guys!